After Batman was thought to be dead, Bane retired from being a villain and tried to turn his life around by becoming a wrestler again, where he refused to take any dose of venom. And during one of his matches, he was paired against a wrestler who called himself the Bat. And while they fought, Bane remembered his journey into villainy, especially the time when he broke Batman's back and eventually repeated the same move on his opponent. And after the match, the Bat went to Bane's locker room and told him it was an honor to fight against him because he had always been one of Bane's greatest fans. However, Bane brushed off the compliment and left, where he was swarmed by fans on his way to the car. And when he finally got home, he sat alone in front of a framed newspaper that showed the moment when he broke Batman's back. And while he was reflecting, a young man suddenly entered his home and presented him with a vial of venom and explained that a venom supply chain had been re-established in Texas, run by a mysterious doctor who wanted to sell it to Bane for a large amount of money. But instead of accepting it, Bane destroyed the vial and forced the man to lead him to the Venom factory. And during their journey, Bane asked the man why he had become a Venom dealer, and the man explained that he had been forced into it to repay the debts his father left behind from his own days as a drug dealer. And after sharing his story, he asked Bane about his adventures with Batman, and Bane revealed that years ago, he and Batman had once worked together to eliminate venom supplies worldwide. But when they returned to Gotham, Batman was infected during their battle with a venom-powered villain named Grudge, and realizing he would not survive, Batman urged Bane to activate a bomb that would destroy Grudge and himself. And because of this sacrifice, Bane felt it was now his responsibility to stop venom production once and for all in order to honor Batman. And when they reached and scouted the area, they were suddenly ambushed and taken captive. And when Bane woke up, 3 thugs took turns beating and mocking him as a washed-up wrestler. But despite the pain, he eventually broke free. And knowing their boss was nearby, Bane fought his way through and killed every thug until he reached the main supply room, where he confronted a corrupted Dr. Porter who tried to tempt him with a perfected version of venom that promised not only restored strength, but also immortality. But Bane immediately refused, and a brutal fight began, which resulted into Bane's victory. And after freeing the young man, Bane set the entire factory on fire and therefore destroying it completely. And after Bane woke up in a hospital the following day, Bruce Wayne visited him and told Bane he had done a good job. But before Bruce left, Bane begged him for one last fight because he wanted to die fighting Batman and end his suffering. But Bruce calmly declined and told Bane that he needed to find a new purpose in life, and only if he discovered it would Bruce fight him again. And because of this, Bane decided to sell his mansion and finally leave his dark past behind him.